Hi, I'm Rachel Dudley, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of a tool that I like called Blendspace. Just to give you a heads up, I haven't fully explored all of the capabilities of Blendspace, but it is something that I look forward to working with throughout this year. So first of all, Blendspace is put out by a company called TES, which brings together resources for teachers, some of which are free, some of which you have to pay for. You can sign up, it is free to sign up, and you can use your school email, no problem. So I've signed up and I have my Blendspace page. I really like how nice and neat the interface is. So there's a couple of things right here at the top. The first is the lessons, and that's just the screen that you're seeing. Those are with my lessons and then a few suggested lessons. The Classes tab allows you to create your class and then push out a class code for your students. So you could put in whatever the title of your class is, the level, and then you can create the class, and that would allow them to access the lessons that you have and also put together their own lessons. So that might be something interesting to try in the future. The Gallery tab are lessons put out by other people, and again, I haven't fully explored these, so there might be some good stuff there. There might be stuff that I would look to use in the future. So this was one lesson that I did, and I did this one as a review before our test on our first unit. So it's very easy to put together, and this was kind of neat that I could see how many views there were because I really wasn't sure whether students had looked at it or not. So I'll just click on this, and here you can see at the top, I'll go over this. These are the links to the Common Core Standards, so if you wanted to link it to Common Core Standards, you can do it through there. The templates allow you to change how your Blendspace looks. I usually like things to be pretty clean, so I usually keep it pretty basic. The themes allow you to either have kind of grayscale or to have color. Personally, I like the color because it allows the students to see what kind of source it is. So these were Google Slides, these were YouTube videos, and they also have the icon as well. So the color and the icon, I think, work well together. The play button, you can play all the way through your Blendspace, so if somebody wanted to go through the whole thing kind of sequentially, they could go through it on the play. I chose not to create a class, and instead I shared it with my students by pushing out the link. So I copied and pasted the link and pushed it out through Google Classroom. You could also email it, you could do a QR code, but that's the way that I chose to have my kids access it. I could also send it to parents to help review. So these were 4 sets of the slides that we did in that unit. These were a couple of videos that we didn't have time to go over in class, but I thought reinforced the lesson very nicely. This was a web link. Again, a couple more videos that I think we watched one in class, but not the other. And then I could also add their actual review sheet, which was a Google Doc. So I'll just go back and show you how to put one together. So if I want a new lesson, I can just enter the lesson title. So we're going to do Industrial Revolution now. And then the way I get my resources, I can either add text or add a quiz. I haven't used the quiz feature, so again, something that I can explore later. And then very easily, using this menu on the side, you can drop in different resources. So the TES resources search, the little that I've looked at this, some of the resources are restricted in terms of you need to pay or you need to have full access. YouTube, just as easy as searching YouTube. Well, I won't say just as easy because I did have a little difficulty finding a specific video that I wanted. So I want the capitalism and socialism one. I just pick it up, drag it, dump it in. And then there's another one that I would like, coal, steam, and the Industrial Revolution. So I can pick it up and drag it. If there was one that I was thinking about, I can preview it first. Let's see if it'll work. Yeah, so then I could play it, I could preview it, and see if it was something that I wanted to add. You can also search Google, either for images or website. So if I wanted to get rid of Crash Course and I just wanted to do the Industrial Revolution, again, I can preview it, see if it's something that I think would be helpful for my students. This one has some video, has some other things, so this I think is something that my students would find helpful. I'll put it there. This allows you to search Flickr. This one is Educreations. Again, I don't use Educreations a lot, but I thought this might be kind of a neat way to also curate your Educreations lessons if you use that tool. This one is Guru, which I've only kind of played with a little bit, but this looks like a neat resource. It's a technology company that seems to be designed to help students access different types of resources. You can put anything from a regular website. If you had a Prezi, you could dump the Prezi in there and the students could explore it. This allows you to upload from your hard drive. This allows you to upload from Dropbox. This allows you to upload from Google Drive. So this was something that I found very helpful since I am doing a lot more on Google now. And then again, these are your Common Core standards. So, like I said, I use this as review, some things that we didn't quite get to in class. I think there are about a million different ways you could use it. It'd be a nice way to set up a web quest. It'd be a nice way to set up a project with the resources already available for the students. If you use that class function, the students could create their own Blendspace of the resources that they've found for a research project. And the list just goes on and on and on. So, like I said, I look forward to using it more as the year goes on and fully exploring it, but I hope that this has been helpful. Thanks. Bye-bye.